Immediately apparent as it was in the first fight.
Definitely Miguel Cotto has a technical advantage. He's got better hand speed, better power on top of that. It's definitely got to be with Margarito because he doesn't respect. He doesn't have respect that he can break Miguel down physically and mentally. Post pre-fight interviews as he's going to make him cry. He's going to break him down.
Walking through Cotto's punches, what happens then?
Short. Their view of what's going on.
And Margarito just slow up with it frustrated to do this because Margarito is stepping up his and punches off and a lot sharper than
with his left. Good left. Stand up to punishment. Hard right impact.
Well, he had a serious.
Gotten away from that in recent years.
Very important.
He's fighting a very peso.
Lands it again, but to Cotto's chest. Not to his. Cotto retaliates with a three-punch combination. It's a high-energy fight. It's going to take stamina to fight it. Margarito's.
Cotto's still giving back. Force him back. Lock him up and walk him back.
Too quick to Shane Mosley. Maybe doesn't feel the same. That starts cutting off. Another thing that Garcia said between
Cotto's corner, you heard them. He gets a little too aggressive. Margarito.
And now he scores twice more with a left and a right. In Margarito's right eye.
There isn't. Cotto said he would body shots early in the fight. I haven't seen
to a bloody pulp. The eye which was operated on by the eye which was the subject of the question of whether Margarito would be licensed. And Cotto has some urgency, perhaps sensing that the fight could be shook by his eye. And now it's Margarito who's the ropes, but fighting off the ropes. And Cotto's attacking him because he wants to keep taking advantage of that.
And he's giving Margarito chances on the inside here.
In fight. Good left by Cotto.
But Cotto the same fear of Margarito's punches in their first fight.
Margarito grinning like a jack-o'-lantern. Lock up and push it back.
He needs to stand and try to force Massa's building as the fight goes on.
And Margarito has enough.
Cotto blocking those shots.
Judge a fight based on who's doing more damage. Step to the right. He's got him cut off. Doesn't cut off the ring. 3-0.
Him, but hasn't found him. Cotto counterpunch. As that eye story develops, on allowing fighters to take punishment, giving them the chanting with doctors throughout the fight. And the New York State Athletic Commission has reporting on Margarito's right eye. So he's already got it early.
And here you see Cotto just did something he didn't do in the first fight, which leverages the shorter fighter to push the taller guy.
He ate a couple of uppercuts there, though. That's the punch that hurt him so much the first. Cotto lands another left hook.
Cotto seems to be having more of an effect on Margarito.
Cotto's a better puncher. I mean, right there, I'm still looking at the good.
In the right eye in their fight.
It seems like it's not fully open as much as the left.
There's a good effect, especially late in the fight.
Well, look.
What effect? Cotto doing a lot of moving this round.
Something he never did in the first fight.
This time to me seems to be a little. Though still land.
Yelling is to try to land the combination.
Just look at the speed at which Margarito's now come first fight.
Very much so.
Cotto. Why doesn't Cotto go to Margarito's body, Emmanuel? He doesn't want to
punch him, but he's moving back as soon as he lands his punches now. Those are the gap now as the fight moves into the second half.
There goes the short Margarito uppercuts on the inside.
2 more shots to Margarito. Another left hook to the eye. Punch.
You know, Miguel, I was with him. He didn't get any sweating, but for the most part, he swells very easy. And his facial tissues also. You got to.
Blood, and Margarito landed Margarito.
There's also a lot of blood coming from his face.
Running away. The answer is his chin. He's running. I mean, I gotta say it. He's running. But within a fight, stopping, landing clean. The shots that win rounds. 5-1.
Hard right hand by Margarito.
Yep, same kind of
shot of the night. Good left by Cotto. 3-punch. Body shot by Margarito. Eyes closed.
It's like this.
Another home.
Every chance he gets, he's
That's
getting
the
close.
big change from what he did last time in the round. Accurate punching by Cotto, and his accuracy low.
He's doing a great job of blocking up. Well, that was just a different time, different situation. Totally frustrated, confused, and exposed, as we say, to some degree, and without it. No, it's only landed just the punches up.
To get in their way. Good combination.
Successful.
That's-
Dogged determination.
This is when Miguel should load some shots right there in that position. This is when he's the most effective.
Orlando still stalking. Cotto stayed. The geography of the fight is there. It wasn't certain.
Tonight as they were the first time, but this guy's got a
Sam, he was starting to stay in the ropes more the first fight. He cannot get a stationary target to punch at.
sacrifice his health, obviously, to try. Cotto seemed to want the fight to be over.
Remember the first fight when they had those kinds of exchanges.
Miguel should punch. He should bend forward, average, and load up with those wicked left hooks to the body into the head.
Round, but again, with his eye closed.
Cotto said, no, I'm not. And that's one of maybe Cotto's edge against Pacquiao because he knew when to throw in the towel.
Body shots and a left upstairs from Cotto. And another left hook. He's fighting a forward into the rope.
This is where he should fight, right here.
This is a new dynamic.
Yeah, because Margarito cannot punch that effective with short punches prior to Miguel.
Another ripped left hook for Cotto. Margarito's punching. Good left by Cotto. It's over. It's over, and revenge in
contrast is reflected in CompuBox numbers. Williams likes to throw.
That's leaning back and boxing, moving around.
Waiting on the opposition.
Yeah. And hope that Paul gets over anxious and get out of position and leaves himself open when he's coming forward.
And down he goes on the left hand to the temple. And that's shocking, but it looked as though it was a combination of bad balance and the punch landing.
Before the fight.
Oh, hard left hand by Martinez. Ripping Williams.
Martinez's only loss was to Margarito, a tall welter.
Outreach to adults and impoverished children. He developed a fondness for him, and he misses him and fights in his honor tonight. Hard right hand, and Williams goes down. And Martinez has evened the round.
9-9.
Brilliant. Another good counter right.
Range, he's punching too far away.
He is opening himself up to these right hooks, and Martinez is having a festival right now.
Power early.
Oh, what he really
He's getting hit with right hooks he doesn't see coming. Slick southpaws. Martinez is the best of this era.
Straight left hand landed for Martinez. Now this is something Martinez will frequently do. Drop his hands and invite the opponent to come forward so that he can...
Williams in this southpaw style, but not as good as Sergio Martinez.
Oh, look at the counter punching of Martinez.
But after he gets
Some kind of style. Here Williams is again being exposed by a slick southpaw.
now switching back the other way.
But he might not. Another big right hook by Martinez. Now Williams stuns him with a right hook. Over and over blood on the outside of the eye.
And it's
where he's getting. Boom. And he would.
The winner in a round has got to get 10 points. I mean, you could have an even round where, you know, it would be 10-10, but somebody has to get 10 points. They each scored a knockdown. Martinez was a more solid knockdown. I get...
Hard right hook by Williams.
And there's what it meant.
The tempo of the pressure is starting to wilt, is making him down.
And caught with an awful lot of punches coming in.
He's good.
Another right hook inside by Martinez. And a left-hand shot by Martinez and a big left by Williams. Martinez holds on a little bit and bangs to the body too.
This is turning out to be a tremendous fight. Remember, we
Good
first
right
thought
hook by
about
Williams. Two more right hooks by Martinez. They are landing intensely.
a real technical fight.
Well, Paul Williams likes action fights. And if he wanted an action fight here, he couldn't counterpunch. He had the... In the orbit. Hard left hand by Williams. Martinez grabs and holds. Williams landed a huge left hand to punctuate the last round. And the way Martinez is fighting, it looks like he's still hurt from that left hook.
And, you know, I don't know if he has that street toughness about him that Paul Williams' intensity had, that you would think after having Martinez hurt. And the more fatigue that sets in, you're going to see that left hand land more frequent. Or Paul Williams.
And now Martinez fires 3 more right hooks and clocks Williams with a left. And Williams fires back. And they're trading shots.
What a savage exchange in the middle of the ring.
Amazing.
Hard punches.
By both guys in that exchange. Back and from Williams' right hooks. And his jab. More trading shots.
Tremendous
Williams
fight.
got the better of that exchange.
Putting pressure. You can't grab him and
Away and grimacing.
Determination is keeping him in the fight, making it close, but you know, it's still
You know, you get the 2 best guys in a division going at it.
that left is rolling away from the punch. It looked good.
In fact, there's another right hook inside by Martinez. Doing a good job of slipping Williams' punches there.
Like, hey man, I've never been through this before, and I don't know if I can deal with it.
You know, as though he went down from the shot, but didn't get stopped, and hasn't gone down determined not to.
And he was seriously hurt too.
Good uppercut by Martinez. Misses the second uppercut.
But Williams is making Martinez.
Or simply go inside and try to stay inside of him.
But right now, he's having.
He was 19, didn't get serious about it until he was 21. That's a different.
That's both of them, really.
2 of the most avoided fighters in the sport. You see why.
You know what's.
His mouth now. Williams is dripping blood in the middle of the ring to the body.
We got a right hook to the head for it.
And now he got the right hook in because of the lead left to the
Paul
body.
Williams comes right back right after that.
Martinez thinks he's found something with this little left hand to the body. And he gets the right hook in again. 3 of them.
We're just looking at the way.
Big right hook by Martinez. Bob Williams' head around on its axis. And you heard George Peterson keeps asking him to throw body shots and follow his jab with a hook. Now right hand to the body by Martinez. The short. Hard right hook by Williams. Martinez.
This is a tremendous fight, and both guys are getting hit with clean punches here. And then neither one of them, after they get hit, we go into a defensive mode. They both will come right back with a punch.
Considering the level of...
This is the kind of fight your mother hopes you're never in.
Make your dad...
George Peterson was utterly dismissive of Martinez. Not sure whether he was trying to build his fighter's confidence or get under Martinez's skin. But he said, you know, we've got no problem here.
And Paul Williams started to back him up, walk him down, get him with the left jab, and drop the right ahead by 1 round. 5-4, Paul Williams.
Hard left hand by Martinez. Close rounds here, and this might be a tough fight to score. Absolutely, he changes up again, firing left hand leads into...
Paul Williams is, you don't...
Whether the 2 big left hands in the first minute will be enough to win the round for Martinez.
A lot of clean punches compared to what Paul hasn't landed anything.
Good body shot by Martinez, and he backs away. 3 solid lefts in the round, which seem to have him winning the round. Another right jab for Martinez, countering beautifully. Big left hand by Martinez. World fighting at 160 in a knot.
Paul Williams has an advantage in terms of the
good
punch
left
stat.
hand by Martinez.
I think I think he's landing the cleaner, more...
Seems to have worn him out. There's another right hook, and another left hand, and another right hook, and another left hand, and another 2 right hooks, and another left hand. And Sergio Martinez is determined to try to win this fight. Williams is under enormous pressure now.
In the 11th round of a war, these two are throwing punches like that in the middle of the ring. And on this level of skill.
Big right hand to finish the round for Martinez. Emmanuel, what should Paul Williams do this round?
One of this fight. Paul Williams got to just
hard left hand by Martinez.
Punches, they would go for Martinez. And a lot of judges look for who to judge and what the judge looks for.
Whatever happens here.
Clean punches have been with Martinez. But for his aggressive...
Whatever happens here, the question is to who these guys
hard
should
left
fight
hand by
next.
Martinez. Pretty close call.
Oh.
Right hand by Martinez.
What a fight.
Two guys who have fought 12 brilliant rounds. What a way to finish the year. Although Williams, bleeding, appears to have a little more left.
This fight has been dramatic from the first round when both guys went down, and the 12th and final round is still up in the air. The same way they started.